My name is John Bowen. I was born in Wales, came to Canada in 1977 to work for a student ministry, InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. I stayed with them for roughly 25 years, a few years in England and then the rest in Canada. And during the 90s had an itinerant evangelistic speaking ministry in campuses across the country. In 97, I was invited to do some teaching at Wycliffe, and in 99 that turned into a full-time job, and I was professor of evangelism from 99 until 2013. I had and have a second job alongside the professor part, which is that I have directed a thing called the Institute of Evangelism, which was started over 20 years ago now to help churches across the country of all denominations with resources for congregational renewal and evangelism. So speaking, writing, website, publications, all sorts of things. At the moment, I'm looking forward to doing a piece of research on the question of why people in Canada are becoming Christians. I don't know what your experience has been, but wherever I go, I meet new Christians, which sounds very counterintuitive in an age when a lot of churches are in decline. Some research was done like this in Britain in the late 80s, and the findings helped a lot of churches readjust their understanding of evangelism, of what was working in evangelism and what wasn't. So my hope is that I can do some research like that and bring it to the surface and bring it to the attention of churches. What is helping people find faith? Is it certain kinds of church? Is it TV evangelists? Is it reading C.S. Lewis, which would be a good thing anyway? Is it through friends and family? Just what is going on? And hopefully that will help churches refine their strategies in evangelism to do those things that are most helpful to those who are exploring their spirituality or moving towards faith in Christ. There are a lot of materials on the Institute of Evangelism website. And it's always interesting to see what it is that people like to read. And it may surprise you to know the most commonly accessed article is one called 7 Reasons You Should Not Become a Christian and 1 Reason You Should. And my experience is that the people who go there are people who are thinking very seriously about commitment to Christ. And presumably they're thinking, I guess there are some reasons maybe I should become a Christian, but I should look at the other side. And it won't surprise you to know that I say those 7 reasons for not becoming a Christian are things you need to think about, but actually they're not strong enough to put you off from faith altogether. So to some extent, I think we serve the churches by giving them models of what evangelism can look like, as well as resources to help them.